Word.
Nah, that was a good fight, man. It was a great fight, matter of fact, man. It was a
Great
great
fight.
fight.
Great fight.
Great fight.
In the rematch, do you guys see? Shout out to Charlo in the building. Maybe he can want
Charlo.
to tap in and
Charlo.
talk a little about the fight as well. Um, do you feel like in a rematch, Edgar Berlenga could fight better than
Yes.
what he did
Yes.
last night?
Always. You know how,
Why?
because when you do something, you go home, you get to think about it, you get to reset. You like, damn, I should have did this. I should have did that. I could have did this. I could have did that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that if he's able to get a rematch, he'll be able to be, that much more better. But personally, I don't think Canelo's gonna give him a rematch. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Canelo's gonna give him a rematch, and they'll just move on. That's why I said he should take on the Benavides fight, and you know what I'm saying? Put his name in some lights.
Mm, mm. He mentioned other fights that he wants to see himself in. He actually mentioned you too, Charlo. You could let us know what you think about that. Um, he mentioned Charlo. He mentioned Caleb Plant. Rematch with Canelo. I mean, what's the best fight that you think, out of those names, Edgar should go for? And Munguia is a good fight too for him, Puerto Rican and Mexico rivalry again.
That's a good undercard for Cinco de Mayo. Um, I would say Charlo. I would say Charlo would be a great fight. That's a good matchup because he need to stay active. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? He need to stay
Right.
active. Some fighters need to stay active so they don't get no trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes idle time is bad time. So I would love for Charlo to get that fight and so he can lock in because that's one of those fights that you'll start getting ready right now. Even
Right
though the
now.
fight is
Right
right
now.
now. Yeah. So I would love.
Who would you favor in that fight?
I gotta rock with Charlo. Gotta rock with my brother. Yeah, gotta rock with Charlo.
Why?
My brother for one. But for two, I just been rocking with them for so long. So that's why I gotta rock with them.
I know him I met them
Okay.
when they was kids.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, when they was young. In Houston. Yeah.
H Town.
I like it. I like it.
That's a real good fight. Ooh, that's a good fight.
So
That ends in a
it's a
knockout for sure. Ain't no going no 12 in that fight. That's a knockout. That's a knockout.
that's Charlo moving up in weight too.
Hold on,
That's him
hold on.
going up to
You talking about the
8 pounds.
smaller Charlo?
No, the bigger Charlo, he was a champion at 60.
Oh shoot.
The smaller
Oh
Charlo was at
shoot.
54, undisputed at
Yeah.
54. Older Charlo was at 60. He's still moving up in weight
Yeah,
to
but
fight
he
Berlanga.
punched like a cruiserweight, so I don't think it'll matter. I don't think the 8 pounds will matter.
He did. I mean, ask Jose Benavides. His last fight.
Yeah. I still
What?
got him. I still got him winning that fight. I still got him winning that fight.
Um, what you think about Zab's comments? Go straight into a David Benavides fight.
That'd be good too. That'd be good too. I think that's actually safer for Edgar than a Charlo fight. Um, as far as the one punch power. Um, yeah, I love that fight too, man. He put himself in a great position, man. He'd make a good fight with anybody. He was already like a great power puncher, and he was on a 1 round streak for a long time. He had perfect fight for anybody, man. I'll watch him fight anybody, to be honest. I'll watch him fight anybody.
Zab, when you mentioned that comment, were you looking at it as a matchmaker for Edgar Berlanga's finances and what
So
could bring what
what
could
I
bring
was
that
looking
for
at
him?
what
Like
I was
what
looking
we
at was the fact that,
yeah.
everybody's saying Canelo doesn't want to fight David Benavides. So now look at Edwin Berlenga with a great performance that he did on Canelo last night. He should turn around and fight David Benavides. Now he's out of the picture. He can say, listen, the two guys that don't want to fight each other, I fought both of them. I did great with both of them. You know what I'm saying? I won one, lost one, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a great fight. It's a great fight.
Yeah, it'd be perfect timing too. Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
Back to back, big fights.
Now, Edgar Berlenga and Caleb, obviously now they got a similar opponent. Edgar Berlenga goes the distance with Canelo. Caleb Plant, I guess he gets stopped in the 11th round. Who had a better performance and why?
Berlanga. Yeah, it was just
Are you
Berlanga.
serious? You serious asking that?
Caleb? No, why? Why I'm gonna ask this question? Because the public
I'm
needs
like,
to know, man.
what?
Listen. All right. So let's bring it back. Let's bring it back a little bit. All right. Caleb Plant was winning the fight before he got knocked out. Right.
Damn, I'm drawing a blank on the way the fight was going. As far as scorecard,
He was
he was winning.
losing.
Holy
He was
shit!
winning the
What
fight.
round? What round did it
He
end
was
in?
winning
11th round.
the fight. 11.
Damn, that's a great. That's
But how
this
did
a
he
good
get knocked
question.
out
That's
though?
that's a great question, then, Zeb. That's a great question.
It was bad.
So how
It
is
was
it? So
bad
so how are we even talking about this? About comparing?
because if Caleb Plant doesn't get hit with that atomic bomb in the 11th round, we don't know what happens at the end of that fight. So that's why I mentioned it. And also, Caleb Plant and Edgar Berlanga is a big fight. I mean, people, that's a main event. That's a fight. And you
If
already know,
fifth,
guys, that's going to be my next
if a fifth
question.
of liquor wasn't
But
liquor, you wouldn't get drunk.
Caleb Plant and Berlanga.
I'm just
Caleb
saying.
Plant. Caleb Plant and Berlanga.
Caleb has a
I
great
just like the
jab.
Benavides fight
I mean,
better.
I think it's like a 50-50. The Berlanga Caleb. I think that's a 50-50 fight. Um,
talk to me. Why? Why?
because the power on one side, yeah, Caleb has power, but I think Berlanga has more. Um, the slickness, I think
He got the
Caleb
atomic
is
bomb.
slicker, more of a boxer, more elusive. He could be able to use the ring more. Canelo didn't. He didn't. Berlanga didn't make Canelo use his legs, but I think Berlanga would make Plant use his legs, and that would put Plant in an advantage to me. I think he'll have a better time being a boxer in the fight, with an aggressor like Berlanga coming at him. And I think so I think it's 50-50. I think and then once Berlanga gets to him, ropes or corners, that then that's where Berlanga have the advantage. So I think it's 50-50. He just I don't think that Caleb will be able to stop him from getting pinned on the corner or the ropes. Because of that one punch power is gonna make him, uh yeah, I just think it's a 50 fight to me. That's a 50-50. 50.
Zab, I mean, you told me if it was a serious question, so obviously you're going with Berlanga in this one. Am I right
Berlanga
or
and
am I
who?
wrong?
Plant.
Caleb
No,
Plant.
no, no, no. What I
You can't
was,
do you
no,
can't do
no,
no
what,
Brooklyn bias though. No
no,
Brooklyn
no,
bias. You gotta be
no, no Brooklyn Bite. But what I was asking you was, how are we comparing to somebody that got stopped to somebody that went 12 rounds?
that's
That's
styles make fights. Styles make fights, champ. That's why
styles make
Styles make
fights, but I'm just
fights.
saying, if we comparing off of the styles of the Canelo fight, the way Caleb Plant was stops, Berlanga was successful in going and finishing out the 12
Matador
rounds.
and a bull, and then two bulls. It was two bulls last night, and then Matador bull. It's a different. It's gonna be a different fight.
But
Right.
one bull went
Right.
down and got up. One bull went down and didn't get up.
Right,
I'm
right,
just
right.
saying. I'm just saying. And
So
yeah, I
you
know
saying that?
I like Caleb Plant.
Well, then,
Caleb, my guy. I like Caleb, but I'm just saying, speaking facts here. You know what I'm saying?
But still, styles make fights.
Style does make fights.
We cannot say that Caleb will lose because he lost to Canelo and then Berlanga lasted. We can't say that because it's gonna be a boxer in there against a brawler. You know what I'm saying?
We
It's gonna
just we just going on an outcome. We going on an outcome of the situation. One was the TKO. One was the decision.
that sound like Brooklyn bias. You just being
I'm
political.
I'm I'm just I'm just I'm just gotta stick with my roots. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that. I just gotta stick with it.
do you feel like it's more of a competitive fight than a David Benavides and Berlenga
What?
fight?
No, no, no,
That's
no.
The
David
Caleb and
Benavidez
Berlenga.
output
You think it's not
is a great and tough fight for anybody. Just for the
right?
fact of that.
No, it's
Just for the
dangerous.
fact that what
Very
David is
dangerous.
bringing to the table is a dangerous fight for anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. No, I don't think the Caleb Plant and Berlenga fight is more exciting or a better outing than Canelo and I mean than Berlenga and Benavides. No.
So, Zab, how does Berlenga beat
How
Caleb
does
then?
Berlenga
In your
beat Caleb Plant?
eyes?
this where the truth come out. This where the Brooklyn bias can't work.
Yeah, yeah. How did he beat him? He boxed him. He boxed him. I mean, listen, he was in with a machine last night. He was able to, figure out and make it to the end. Now the next thing you got to figure out is how to figure out how to make it to the end and pull out the W. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we watched Canelo when he fought Mayweather. He take a loss, and we watch him get better from that fight. Who's to say that Berlanga didn't get better or not gonna get better
Right.
from the Canelo fight?
Yeah.
Absolutely, he
A
should
hundred
get
percent.
real. He should get
A
a
100%. I
huge amount,
mean, we watched the
way
guy go
better.
in here and he learn some things. He was able to withstand some things. He was able to, that's probably the hardest he's ever been hit in a boxing fight ever, sparring and all that. He's
But
never been hit like that with them little
Right.
ass gloves on. You could tell by the way he sat down and was like, "Fuck, oh shit," like
but
you
but
know what I'm saying? Like
but we never seen nobody else get better after fighting Canelo. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo was really like the first person that ever got better after fighting Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Canelo just a special fighter. Um, Berlanga might get better after. It's always a possibility, but we ain't never
Did Caleb get better?
we say
Did Caleb get better?
after
yeah,
fighting
Caleb got better.
after
Yep,
fighting
yep.
Canelo.
Yep, he got better, tougher. You know what I'm saying? His confidence was higher, 100%, 100%. I believe so. Caleb Plant did get better, for
How many
fighting.
fights have he had since Canelo? What, two, three?
About three,
He, yeah,
about two.
yeah. No. He
He
had
he
David
had Darrell too,
Benavides.
right?
That's it.
After
Darrell was
Darrell was
Oh,
before
so he
before
only had
Canelo.
one fight since that. See, here's another thing, man. When guys lose, to me, they're taking too much time to come back. Guys are taking too much time, too much long. The layoff is too long, guys. The layoff is too long, guys. You got to treat your losses just like your wins. Get your ass back in the ring. That's one thing about me was, and GT could tell you, when I lost, I was mad at myself, and somehow I found a way to get my ass
extremely.
back in the ring and get myself back into another big fight and show the world that I am pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world. You know what I mean? These guys today, they take losses. They take a year off, a year and a half. What the fuck? What are you doing?
Tiffany said third fight back. Yeah.
Third,
Yeah, I
third
say
fight back. Who did he fight?
see, Caleb always been good to me.
He didn't
Caleb
fight.
always been good to me, so I can't say and then it definitely didn't get as good as Canelo got after Floyd. You know what I'm saying? If we trying to compare those, so I just don't I hope that Berlanga will get better. You know what I'm saying? He did so good last night, man. Shoot, can he get better than that? That was great. Man, that was
He
great
gonna get better. Watch.
for
Trust me.
for a
Trust me. He
power
gonna get
puncher
better.
for a first round power puncher like him to do that good. That's I can't ask for more, man. I can't ask for more from Edgar.
He gonna go home, Mills, and take a sip of that water. It's over. It's over. He back at it. He back at it. Watch.
I mean, this is the first time we get to see Edgar Berlanga at the top level.
And
It
he
doesn't
and
get
he
any
and,
higher than
and he
this.
did good. He
So,
did good. He didn't do great. He did good
Nah,
last night.
I'm gonna give him great. I'm gonna be Brooklyn biased. He did great, man.
Okay.
He
Okay.
did
Okay.
great, man.
See, the reason
He
why
had
I
a
say
firm.
he didn't do great because I know he could do better. And
Okay,
he could capture better situations. He could capture the W.
for sure. But yeah, he did.
I hear you on that GT too. What you were just saying earlier about has anybody really gotten better after Canelo? And a lot of that is because Canelo ends up ruining these guys after. Daniel J. makeups. You know what I mean? There's a big list. You know, a writer. You know, he fought Munguia, it looked horrible. You know what I'm saying? I guess the only one that won and didn't get better was Bevo. Bevo beat Canelo, and then like he's just been he's good. He's good,
Well,
man. I don't know.
this is his first Brooklyn guy he fought, so we gotta wait and see what happens.
We're gonna find out when he
Huh?
fight better. We're gonna find out when he fight
Who
better
fight better
beef.
be?
Bivol.
Oh, Bivol.
Bevo.
No. Well, I said this is the first Brooklyn fighter that Canelo has fought. So now we're gonna get and see what happens when he touches, the Brooklyn soil.
Brooklyn
Huh?
Bordy. This is the biggest
Hmm.
Boricua he's ever
Well,
fought.
no, he fought Cotto. He
Cotto,
fought
yeah.
Cotto.
No,
Oh yeah, big.
I
Oh, you
said
mean size wise?
biggest.
Size wise.
Cotto is yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know Brooklyn, but it's a big body right there. Just saying.
Yeah.
Um, uh, so I'm thinking now. Keith Conley said we need to get him a win, and we want to see him possibly in New York or in Puerto Rico. What's a win? If you are Keith Conley, who y'all putting him on? Homecoming, Edgar Berlenga. Don't put
Yeah,
David Benavides.
yeah,
Nah,
we
That's a
a
lot.
homecoming
I
fight.
said
A
a
homecoming
win.
fight. I like to see him come home, do something big. Man, he should fight Charlo. Barclay.
no,
I like.
hell no. That's no.
I,
Huh?
I
That ain't
like
no
That's
home.
that
big.
fight.
That ain't no homecoming
I,
fight. Like he that's
Him and
he
Charlo
go,
in the Barclay. That's
let
sold
me
out.
get
That's
Charlo from
sold
the
out. That's a
layoff. Come
sold
on,
out
B.
event. If him and Charlo matches up in the Barclay, sold out, 100%. And it's a great fight. It's a great fight. Great fight for both guys. Great fight. Great fight.
Berlenga he gonna sell out
I like.
anyway. He don't need no big
No,
competition. Fight
but
it.
we're looking for a great fight. We're looking for a good fight. We're looking
Okay,
for a fan favorite fight for us to say, you know what, Mills, let's get up, let's get these tickets and get the fuck on that plane and get our ass over there. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of fight that him and Charlo in the Barclays sold out big time.
but
We pulling up.
I'm thinking Mills saying like a homecoming, like almost like a freebie. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking he asking like that, like for
Nah,
sure.
we don't want no freebie. Freebies.
That's what Keith Conley said.
Nah,
That,
We need to
but
get
not
him a
no
win.
freebie
I
though,
was
Bill.
listening
Not
to
no
what he was
freebie.
saying.
You don't want to get no freebie. You want to have a good fight at home. You want to come home. Listen, the boy can fight. Come home and bring somebody home with a good name and get in their ass. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
No, I like. You don't need to get. We don't need
Yeah,
a
yeah,
freebie. I like the
yeah.
Charlo
No
fight.
motherfucking
Coming
freebie.
off a
He
layoff,
needs to
I
fight
like that.
somebody because now we're gonna go back to he had this big fight with Canelo. Now he went and fought fucking cab driver. Nobody want to see that shit. Nobody want to see that. No one see him in another competitive good fight with another good fighter with a good name. 100%. That makes boxing big. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this punk shit, man. Put the dials on the table. Let's line it up. Let me go in there and show y'all who I am.
y'all got anybody else in New York around that way
Mm.
that's dangerous?
Say it again.
Y'all got anybody else on the East Coast or in New York that's dangerous around that way? Nobody.
I gotta check the landscape. I mean, but big as the city is, I'm pretty sure there's somebody there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if they're ready to hang in there with him right now. No, I don't know, but I mean, listen. No matter what, on his next fight, Belenga's on a high horse right now. He's gonna be confident, ready to smash some shit on the next outing. 100%.
I'm just thinking like a manager. I would want him to go back to first round streak. For not saying like a easy guy, but somebody who you
We can't go
know, I'm
too
just saying
backwards
because
now.
he about to.
You just fought Canelo. Let's take a couple steps step back. Not like, you know what I mean? A whole 7 floors down. Like, um, but how about this? Because GT, you said that if Edgar fights anywhere, he's gonna sell out. So are we saying right now that Edgar Berlenga's a
But I ain't
superstar
gonna say
after
he
this
sell out
loss?
everywhere. I know for sure Brooklyn going sure.
New
He
York is
definitely
coming out for him. Puerto
everybody
Rico's coming
tune
out for him.
in. Everybody gonna tune in. He'll sell out the Barclays no matter who he fight, I believe. But shoot. Is he a star after that? I think it's gonna take the next fight. I think it's gonna take another time. I think it's gonna, after the next fight we'll know.
Listen, he got his name.
You know,
He
he
got his
mentioned
name hot
in
in the
an
lights.
interview.
Now he got to go in there and show the world what's up. That's it. The eyes are on him.
I mean,
The
he
eyes are
mentioned
on him.
But
Everybody rocking with him.
we have to be honest though. He's all of this love he's getting is because low expectations. You know what I'm saying? And he exceeded that. So some of that, I'm gonna say all of it, but some of this love and respect that we got for him has a lot to do with
Pause there.
I need to hear that. The love and respect got to do with
Zab.
what?
Yeah, he once he come back.
GT, the love and respect got to do with what?
Oh, we couldn't hear you.
No, I'm saying it came from us not expecting for him to do so well in that fight. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that it's gonna take this fight. We can mix it, you know, even though he didn't get the win, but we can mix what happened with this fight, the results, with the next fight, and then we'll be able to say if he is star or not.
Did Berlenga try to win the fight, or did he just
Nah,
try
he
to
tried to
be
win the
in the
fight.
fight?
He tried to win the fight.
Yeah, he tried to win that fight.
He tried to win the fight. He was throwing stiff 1-2s. Man, he impressed me. Man, he impressed me. Impressed me a lot.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Hell
he was going to war. He was going to tip that. He was getting hit with big shots. He was talking shit in the middle of getting hit with shots. Like he was definitely in the fight to win for sure.
So the Brooklyn, the shit talking. Do you think it helped? Do you think it got in
No,
Canelo's head in the
but I
fight?
do think that the dirty tactics that Berlenga was genius. The match, the hitting lows, is
With the
all of
head,
that
with the
was
head too.
because he was making Canelo really frustrated, like not frustrated,
Nah,
but
none of
mad.
that.
Like he
None of
was
that.
feeling disrespected, so he was like really fighting a fight that he didn't really want to fight. I mean, talking about Canelo because Canelo wanted to be more calm, more not losing to a guy he's supposed to beat. So he started, fighting outside of that. And I'm pretty sure his corner was probably mad, like, hey, calm your ass down. Like, you getting beside yourself. Don't let this dude get you out of the fight. So I think that part worked. But the Brooklyn shit, I think Canelo is wise enough now to keep himself calm, like almost like a Floyd used to do, crazy situations.
Nah, y'all bugging. Canelo gangster. None of that shit meant nothing to Canelo. He
But
Mexican. That nigga gangster. He wasn't spooked that 1 second. Trust me.
yeah, no, I ain't saying he was spook. I'm just saying he was fighting out. It got to him like he was fighting a different fight than he would have, in some of those moments, the headbutts and the because he was kind of like it was a tit for tat thing. It was a tit for tat thing. He lost his cool a couple times. I ain't saying he like was scared or it shook him or nothing like that, but he lost his cool a few times.
Any any opportunity that you gave your opponent, they tried to take advantage of
Yeah,
it. I don't know if
yeah,
you've
yeah.
seen a couple of times, Berlanga wouldn't even be looking at Canelo and looking at the ref like what Victor Ortiz and Floyd did. You know what I mean? And Canelo
Vice
went
versa.
at him. But then when Canelo at one point in time, he took his head off of him and he
Yeah.
did it to him. And then there was tactics of like getting the crowd going, and it was hard to. It was in my head. I'm like, are they like giving us that
No,
show? Like right now, is this what it is? Like they know that they're not gonna knock each other out, so like
no,
they're just gonna put a show.
no, nah. That was in that moment talking about where Canelo thought the bell had rung in his head. Edgar could have won by knockout right there if he would have landed flat. Like wouldn't have panicked, like really timed because he had a free stuff punch, and he could have really got the win right. Nah, that shit was legit. That wasn't no show. They was for real. They were trying to get each other out of there, out of there. Well, it's throwing bombs.
Mm,
Like some of them was just barely missing, and a lot of them was landing. Canelo got. I don't know if y'all seen it.
right.
Like I really watch for fighters to be hurt. Canelo got shook in there one or two times, but he just like super conditioned. His legs didn't give too much, but he linked a little bit on some of them shots. Some of them shots hurt it.